who do you really got though? Who do we really have in all of this? Like, if we're being honest with ourselves, like, who can you fall back on? You got your family, but who else? Those friends left you. That mentor that you thought was gonna, show you the way, he left you. It's like, no matter who you trust, they're always gonna fall out. No matter who you, give the benefit of the doubt to, it will eventually fall out because they were never in it for you. They were just in it for what you provided them. And then once you saw that, they became ungrateful for who you were and what you were providing them, they started to act weird. They started to get a certain way. They started to move a little bit weird. So you cut them off, as you should. And if you kept them around, that's your loss. Because you didn't know, or you still don't know, that these people are dragging you down. That these people are clinging on to the person who you used to be and not who you are becoming. You got to remember that, yeah, this journey might be lonely. You might be the only one to actually resonate with yourself. You're going to look around and there's going to be no one around you. You're going to be grinding by yourself. You're going to be working by yourself. You're going to be studying by yourself. You're going to be reading by yourself. You're going to be listening to music by yourself. You're going to be driving by yourself. You're going to be talking by yourself. And then you start to realize that, like, you are in this alone. And that's why, I really got to learn how to build my family up. How do I build my family up? Because at the end of all this, who do you really have? You might have some day ones, but even the day ones be acting weird sometimes. And it's like, you don't really know people's true characters, people's true intentions until they show you. But are they ever going to show you? Probably not, because most people are wearing a mask. Most people are afraid to be themselves. So they use a mask to cover up who they actually are. I'm just learning this as I'm getting older. Like, this journey, it's going to be a journey where I have to be the one to pick myself up. I have to be the one to tell myself what to do. I have to be the one to set, my to-do list. I have to be the one to wake myself up at 5 a.m. I have to be the one to get myself out of bed and get running. I have to be the one to get myself, eating healthy, off the bad habits, because if I don't, who will? Who cares enough about me to tell me what I should be doing? No one. And even if they do, 9 times out of 10, they don't know what you actually want to do. So they're just telling you bullshit because they've never been there. There's a quote by Will Smith. He said, if you're taking advice from someone who hasn't done what you want to do, it's practically insanity. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes, something like that. But it is. It's insane for you to do. Like, even with my mom, she tells me to do things for, like, my future. But, like, I don't want to do what she does. So how can I take advice from her? And she gets offended by that. But it's like, I can't take advice from you because you don't do anything I want to do. And I'm learning also that, like, I just have to keep on getting up. And I have to keep on, building my relationship with God, because I'm in this. And I'm in this for the long run. But since I'm in this for the long run, it's a lonely journey. Who else is going to be on the journey with me other than myself? God. And this is honestly perfect because God is most powerful. He knows everything. So you lean on God for him to guide you. And that's what I've been trying to, grasp. Is that he is with me at all times. He's always present. Anytime I feel uncertain, anytime I feel scared, anytime I feel like I'm going to give back in temptation, I just lean on God. And that's what I've been doing recently. And I'm trying to remind myself that, he's always present with me. No matter what. If I start thinking a certain way that I know I shouldn't be looking at, like, I'll tell y'all, like, I'm trying not to look at girls for real. Growing up, I feel like the people I had around me, you know, girls were always like this thing that we wanted. You know, we were always chasing girls, and we wanted, you know, the finest girls, the girls with the big booties, the big titties, you know, fine ass girls, right? And it was like, that was like, if you cracked one of them, it's like gold. It's like status, right? But it's not though. And now I have to unlearn the fact that I have to just unlearn that. It's like, why am I putting girls on such a pedestal? You feel me? And like, I'm always staring, or like I used to always stare, and I always used to, you know, look behind, see like the fat ass, right? But it's just not worth it. Because what that leads into is porn, and I don't want to watch porn no more. That's just dead. I don't want to do that no more. It drains so much of my energy. It drains so much energy. I feel like shit the next day, and it's not worth it. So who's gonna help me with that other than myself? No one. I want to talk about leaving the old you behind, right? This process of leaving the old you behind. I think some people call it like shadow work. I just read a book called Discipline is Destiny, and it talks about self-mastery, right? And as a trader, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to master myself. And it comes with a lot of self-discipline. It comes with, you know, consistency and a lot of boredom, right? And something I've been struggling with recently is just like, you know, what to do with this boredom. You know, we don't trade on the weekends, so what am I doing when I'm not trading on the weekends? What should I be doing? And that's what I'm really trying to figure out. It's like, what should I be doing? Do I have to go out with my friends or smoke some weed? Maybe, but probably not. And, you know, I think I'm starting to make that change now, where it's like, I don't think I want to do that no more. I think I need to get out of my mom's crib. So, like, I can at least invite a shorty over and get some head. At least. Like, goddamn. I can't even do that. I can't even do anything here, right? So, it's really just being disciplined and mastering myself and becoming my best self, so I can actually obtain, like, things I actually want. I don't want to live here. I really appreciate, you know, me waking up by my family and the time we get to spend together, because I am an adult, and it's like, when I moved away to college, it was weird because we've always lived together, right? So I'm glad God blessed me with another year to spend with my family and to grow with my family and to learn from my family and to teach my family, right? But at the same time, you know, I'm trying to get past this. I don't want to live here no more. I want my own crib. So what do I have to do to get my own crib? Well, I have to be on myself. I have to know what I want. I have to be striving for something. I have to be going to the gym. I have to be disciplined. I have to make sacrifices and be okay with these sacrifices. I'm not whining. I'm not complaining. A lot of you niggas are always complaining and making excuses for things. Anybody can make excuses and complain. You're not special. Your problems aren't special. Everybody has problems they have to deal with. It's just how you deal with them, right? So I'm saying, what's your thing? What do you need to do? What do you want to do? And do it. Because I'm telling you right now, the chasing the girls, they're not the prize at all. All they have is pussy. That's all they have. All they have is pussy. After you crack, it's like you feel like that's all you get. That's literally all you get, right? You get that. Okay, cool. Maybe the cooch is fire. And then if it is, like, you know, I'm not like downplaying y'all for, you know, fucking, right? I'm not downplaying for y'all for that. I'm saying, where's your priorities at? As a man, where the fuck are your priorities at? You know, I get up every single morning and I think to myself, I know I'm gonna be great. I know I'm gonna be a king. If I mess up once, if I don't do this, you know, I don't know how bad I might let myself fall. So I won't never let myself fall. I always talk myself back up. I always get myself back up in the morning, no matter what. And it's like, you know, I'm still growing. I'm still a young man. I'm a young man. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I'm still learning. But I'm saying from my standpoint, you know, I'm not settling. I'm not, you know, taking the easy way out. I'm not doing the easiest shit ever. I don't want to, because it doesn't seem right. If I want, you know, a fucking Lamborghini when I'm older, who's gonna get it for me other than me? No one. I have to do it. So if I have to do it, I'm thinking, well, when am I actually gonna be able to do this? In my head, I'm thinking I need to do this as fast as possible. Well, what's as fast as possible? I don't know. We'll see. But we start now. We start now. You see, a lot of you niggas will procrastinate. You guys will build ideas and not get started. You guys will say you guys are going to start and not wake up in the morning. You guys will get up at fucking 10, 11, 12 p.m. 10, 11 a.m., 12 p.m. and then asking for a fucking Lamborghini. Like, that's not how it works. You got 24 hours in a day. What are you doing with your day? What are you doing with your day? Are you leaving your old self behind? Are you leaving those bad habits away? Behind? Are you leaving those bad habits behind? Are you eating good? Or are you eating like shit? Are you working out? Are you fucking what are they called? Like bed melting? Bed something? Bed rotting? Are you sitting on the bed? Are you playing 2K all goddamn day? Are you watching movies all goddamn day? Get up off your ass and go do something. Get healthier. Get smarter. Get better. A lot of you niggas aren't competitive. Like, there's niggas better than you. And you're just okay with that. I don't know about y'all, but like, I don't want a nigga to be better than me. And just for that reason, it's like, I'm not out here idolizing, you know, dudes. Like, a lot of you niggas are in dudes' comment sections, like famous dudes' comment sections, talking about, oh, this fit fire. They don't see your fucking comment, bro. You're a loser. You're a loser. You're idolizing someone because he has followers, views, likes, whatever the case may be, comments, and you're idolizing him because he portrays this lifestyle. Whole time, he could be a terrible fucking person and you have no idea. But you're idolizing this dude because you don't think you're the best. You don't even try to be the best. I don't do that shit because I think I'm the best at whatever I do. I think I can do everything. I don't need to like portray that I can do everything. I feel like I can do anything. So, just with that mindset should tell y'all, like, where the fuck is your mindset at? What are you thinking about? Like, I'm not out here, like, if I see someone that's lit to you guys, I'm not finna go fanboy. I'm not gonna ask him for a picture. I don't do that shit. I'm just not that type of person. Because I believe that that famous person should come up and talk to me. That person should come up and talk to me. That person should respect me if I should respect him. That's how I think. It's like, these niggas are not better than you. They just got there before you. Who said that? I don't know who said that, but that quote is so amazing because it's true. I don't think people are better than me. I just think that they got there first. And that's okay. I'm not tripping about being first place. There's unlimited places, gang. Getting $1 million never stops. Money's always gonna be there. You can do it at any time. I just chose to do it younger. I chose to do it right. Like, I chose to try my hardest right away. I'm not trying to like wait. I'm not trying to wait. I want to live my best life young. That's been my goal. And that will continue to be my goal. Because it doesn't make sense for me not to. It doesn't make sense for me not to. And it just feels way, like, I'm telling you, it feels way better when you're on your shit than when you're not on your shit. Your mind feels clearer. Your negative thoughts, they just go away. You know, this world is not about money. It's not about what car you drive. It's not about what house you live in. It's not about how many followers or likes or views you get. It's just not. And I know, like, the world loves to show you that it is, but it's really not. It's about the person you are, the person you become to get all of that. Those things just add on to the person you are and who you become. I don't need that shit. I feel like I already have it. I move like I already have it. I talk like I already have it. I feel like I already have it. So I don't need it. If it comes, it comes. Okay, cool. But I don't need it. I don't need anything. I have everything I need right here. And that's all I've ever needed was myself. All I've ever needed was myself. You need yourself, bro. That's what you need. You need to get in a flow state, bro. You need to find out what you want to do and work. Stop being scared of the work. Stop being scared of the effort. All these negative thoughts, all these negative opinions entering your fucking brain. You think you can't do shit no more. Who told you you couldn't do shit? What person is in your head telling you you can't do shit? What person did you look up to and what did he say to you? What did she say to you? You looked up to them and what, they just crushed your dreams so you gave up? You had someone in your circle told you you couldn't do it so you give up? You had a family member tell you that, you know, things don't work out like that in this family? So you give up? Fuck, I can't talk. But you see what I'm saying? It's like, you can't base your life based off what other people say about you and what you want. You have a choice. That's like, I feel like that's so important, bro. You have a choice. Every single day you wake up, you have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. And there's two things with that. It's like, it's either you're choosing between the wrong things, meaning you wake up and you're like, do I scroll on TikTok or do I, like, you know, go up and take a shit? Like, that shit just doesn't mean anything. It has nothing to do with your life. Those choices are just irrelevant to anything. But it's like, you could wake up and you could have real choices where it's like, do I roll out of bed at 5 a.m. and go on this run? Or do I sit here and scroll or snooze? And it's like, that's a real choice. But if you make the right choice, which is to go on that 5 a.m. run, your days will be better because that's a confidence boost. You're telling yourself, you're showing yourself confirmation that you're actually going to do what you say you're going to do. Confidence boost. This world's all about confidence. Who you are. What your principles are. What your standards are. It's not about how much money you have. It's not about how many followers you have. Not in real life, at least. Maybe in the digital world, but not in real life, bro. Get out of the digital world, bro. Get out of these comment sections, bro. Get out of these likes, bro. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, as long as you see yourself, you are fine to live. If you see yourself, you are good to live, bro. But what you're doing is you're hiding yourself and you're living through ego, and the ego's protecting yourself. And the ego, you know, it doesn't want to be offended. It doesn't want to be scared. It doesn't want to take risk. It doesn't want any of that. It just wants to protect yourself. But, you know, when the ego takes over, that's not you. That's not you. So you got to come out, bro. You got to actually just come out and do great things, bro. Because, you know, the world's waiting on you, bro. Leave that old self behind. Leave it. It's not worth it. You are meant to do way bigger and better things, I promise. But as long as you keep doing these stupid ass habits, these stupid ass things that you know you shouldn't be doing, your life is not gonna improve, bro. It's not. It's just not. Start, bro. Pick a name at least. Find a logo at least. Post a video at least. Do something at least. We're gonna make it big, bro, but we have to keep going. There's no saving us. There's no saving. No saving. It's just us. And if you can't even be this for you, you can't even be that person for your family either. And your family is the only people that you could really fall back on. So who are you gonna be, bro? Who are you gonna be? I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Alright? It's Donnie, FANASI, JULENE, a world to be you. Alright, your best self. Alright. I hope you guys have a good day. And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace.